Welcome to this video tutorial where I'll show you how to run an activity using QTrobot without prior planning on the QTrobot online dashboard. To begin, it's important to have a learner profile set up. This allows the QTrobot to collect interaction data and performance metrics during the session, which are essential for detailed reporting. If you haven't yet created a learner profile, I recommend watching our previous tutorial on this topic. Before we start, ensure that the QTrobot and both tablets are powered on, and that both the QTrobot Educator app and Learner app are operational. If you haven't set up your QTrobot yet, we have a video tutorial available that will guide you through the entire setup process. Once everything is set up, we'll proceed using the Educator tablet. Start by navigating to the Activities tab on the Educator app. Here you'll find a comprehensive list of educational activities available on QTrobot. To efficiently find an activity, rather than scrolling through the lengthy list, it's better to use the Skills drop-down at the top of the screen. Select the skill category relevant to your session to filter the activities list to only those related to the chosen skill. For instance, if we choose the Emotional Literacy skill area, the list will adjust accordingly, only showing you the relevant activities. To narrow it down further, you can use the Goals drop-down to see subcategories within that skill. For instance, within the Emotional Literacy category, I can choose activities that enhance learners' self-awareness and emotional understanding, which involves learning about how emotions are experienced and triggered. Now I can browse a smaller list of activities aimed at enhancing emotional awareness. For instance, I can select activity number 3, which focuses on internal feelings and triggers of anger. After selecting an activity, simply click the play button in front of it to initiate it. QTrobot will then prompt you to confirm the learner for this activity. You can either approve the displayed learner or select No to browse and choose a different learner from the list for the robot session. In the final step, since this is the first time this particular educational activity is being conducted with this specific learner, QTrobot will prompt you to add this activity to the learner's IEP. By confirming yes, this activity will be added to the learner's profile and assigned educational activities, making it available under their profile in the learner's area. It's recommended to confirm adding the activity to the learner's IEP, as the next time, you can directly access it from the learner profile instead of searching for it in the QTrobot list of activities. Now, with all settings confirmed, simply select Start, and your QTrobot will start playing the educational activity with the learner. Let's begin.
Now, we play a game about understanding emotions. Emotions are the feelings we have every day. Everyone has emotions, and emotions can change many times each day. We can feel happy, sad, angry, or many other emotions. Sometimes our emotions come from how we think, and sometimes they come from what has happened to us.
Now that we've gone through how to run an activity using QTrobot, I'll walk you through how to locate the assigned activity within the learner's profile and explain how to view the performance data from the session. First, let's return to the Educator tablet, where you can locate our list of learners by selecting the Learners tab on the main menu. Here, you'll find the learner we just worked with during the QTrobot session. Next to the learner's name, there's an icon for assigned activities. Tap on this icon to view the activities assigned to this learner. In this section, you will see that an educational goal for self-awareness and understanding the causes and effects of emotions has been created. You will also find the activity we used during the QTrobot session with the learner. This activity will be marked as in progress, indicating that, based on the performance data collected during the session, further practice is needed to achieve mastery. If you wish to continue with this activity in the next session, simply navigate to the learner profile, select Assigned Activities, and you can run the activity directly from the repository of assigned activities. Now, If we switch to our online QTrobot dashboard, accessible via qt.luxai.com, we can find our learner from the learner repository. By clicking on the learner's name, we can access their information, including their educational activities, under the Activities tab. Here we can see the activity that we just practiced, and we can see an icon for Activity Report. The session data is collected here. In the session report, we can access useful information, such as how many times an activity is practiced and the percentage of the independent correct answers to the total number of discrete questions asked by the robot during the activity. We can see the details of the activity questions, with indicators of the learner performance in each specific question. And that's it. You now know how to conduct a successful session with a learner using the Educator tablet, choosing activities that align with their individualized learning objectives, without needing to set up a pre-assigned educational plan on QTrobot.